Prince Topher?
It all just comes too easily.
Well, the fact remains, sire, you're going to be king and very soon. When your sainted mother and father passed away and left you in my charge, I promised them that when you came of age, you'd be prepared for your reign.
I know, Sebastian, I know. And I guess I am ready to be a king. The thing of it is, I just don't know who I am yet.
I'm sure it'll come to you, sire. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
Oh, you wouldn't be the first, and you wouldn't be the last.
To the castle. To the castle. Me, who am I? A far from perfect guy. A bum who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A kid whose voice is way up, he loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I but the guy I am? That's who I am.
His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, Pitiless of Ogres, Destroyer of Griffins and Giants, no friend to gargoyles, thanks to the Needle,
I got it, come on.
and poet, a guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb.
Me, who am I but the guy I am?
He's our hero.
Oh, stop.
Such perfection.
That's very kind of you.
He's the kind of guy who we'd all like to meet.
I really appreciate that.
What's the use of self-reflection?
Too much.
Your bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like me.
Who am I? A far from perfect guy. Who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A train's voice is way up, he's forced to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I but the guy I am?
He's a prince. What a guy. What a guy. What a guy. What a guy. It's so complicated, fascinating guy. What a guy. You there, impoverished person, go fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her that way. How do you know she's poor?
Wait, look at her. She's filthy.
Here you are, sire.
Thank you, young lady. That's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You're going to give her some of your things so she doesn't have a revolution and take all of your things.
Spare change? Oh, any spare change?
The second charity is mentioned, out comes every layabout.
Here you are, old woman.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, kind
Careful,
sir.
your highness, many of the very poor have weapons.
Be gone with you.
No, good sirs, that is merely Crazy Marie. If she lives in the woods and comes to town to gather only what others throw away. But she is gentle in every way, is sweet and delicate, but nuts.
She is harmless, I can tell. Sebastian Pinkleton, sheathe your swords. You are a good friend of Marie. How lucky she is to have a true friend such as you. I only wish I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here.
Shall we journey on? Very well, Pinkleton. Be well, young lady.
I don't want charity.
Take the coin then as a present, in admiration for a true friend on this road. Oh, here, sorry. A lot on my mind.
Thank you, Ella. For saving my life. Oh, I shall return the favor. I didn't do it to have a favor returned. Well, I have a shawl here that only has a few holes and smells of cabbage. Oh, you can wear it. Not necessary. Oh, what a handsome man that was, and so kind and generous. Oh, that is but not a man. That is Prince Topher, the slayer of giants and dragons. He's just returned from university, and he's to be crowned king. That man, a world leader? But he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. And it can't be Marie, you're crazy. Yes, I am, but that does not change the fact that he's our own Prince Topher, and he's returned to be our own. I mean, look at your coin, dear. Oh, why, it is him. From the left, such silly ears. And the crown doesn't help things. He should wear a floppy hat. Here, Marie, please take this coin and buy yourself something warm to eat.
Why is it always the very poorest who are the most generous? Ugh, it breaks my heart.
And here's our Jean-Michel, who's about gibberish now and bored. Be nice. Good day, Jean-Michel.
And do you know why the very poor are the kindest? Ella and Crazy Marie.
No, but I have the feeling you're about to be most forthcoming.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
You'll forgive me if I stagger about and mutter.
Today I shall go alone to protest the corruption that riddles our government. You must come with me.
Cinderella! Oh, that is Madame Ella's stepmother.
I shall shout to the prince. You'll have no choice but to listen.
Cinderella! Oh, you're in Court's way.
I have a vision for what the street up beneath.
Oh, Cinderella, help me with my parcels this instant. Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with... Careful, careful. No one knows the extreme torture I am subjected to. I am ignoring that. Oh, Charlotte, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come.
We're here, Mama.
We are exhausted being as beautiful as we look. Oh, Cinderella, idle girl, help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters. The real ones.
Madame isn't always terrible. Sometimes she sleeps.
Gabrielle, I brought from university a book for you, with pictures of how people in other lands live, and how they govern. Norway, Italy, Japan.
I have mentioned my interest in these places only in passing, and here you have brought a whole book. Quit it, you.
And 4 days from now, I'd like to take you on a date. I'm organizing a soup kitchen. We need someone to stir and ladle.
Oh, Gabrielle, do not talk to that man. We are teetering precariously between the upper middle class and the lower upper class, and we cannot be seen speaking to a revolutionary. Oh, into this house at once.
Why do I care? Why do I try? I'll never be good enough for her. I'll take this book and burn it.
Oh, why not give the book to dear Ella? Oh, if it's quite all right, Jean-Michel, I would love to look at your book of how countries live.
Then here, Ella, take it. I shall go my way alone and live my own life. I'm a loner. You're coming with me, right?
Well, of course.
Good.
A book. It's been so long since I've owned something. Just me.
Oh, Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen.
I've just finished.
Well then, dinner must be prepared.
It is on the stove.
Ah, the beds. The beds simply must
Beds are turned down and your bed clothing is all laid out.
Well, huh, where did you get that book?
Jean-Michel just gave it to me.
Oh, isn't it so nice that people just give you things? Still Daddy's little girl, I see. Oh, what is this doing here?
That's my father's coat.
Oh, it's Ray.
It's all I have to remember him by.
Oh, it's rags now. Clean the porch with these rags.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one In Calcutta, I'm a queen. In Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. And I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be.
Just as long as I stay in my own little corner. All alone in my own little chair. Majesty, your majesty, a list of the lords entreating me. A list of the lords entreating me with what?
105 requests.
That seems a lot.
I'll take this. Your Majestic Highness, in honor of your upcoming coronation, we proudly proclaim your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. Oh, may I have the imprimatur of the ring on this other announcement?
Right, sorry, what's it for?
Oh, it's complicated. Do you really want me to get into it?
Prince Topher, listen!
What was that?
You must take responsibility for your actions!
Who's that yelling from the other side of the moat?
The people are being treated unfairly by your government!
He seems upset.
Oh, rabble-rouser, ignore him. I have this new law which forbids any, well, actually, if I could just have the ring, it would save the trip.
Shouldn't we listen to what he has to say? People were never upset with Mom and Dad. Were they?
Your parents had the good fortune of being royalty at a time of plenty, but since their unfortunate demise, I have done my best to run this country. I have done my best to raise you in the finest schools.
Hello! I'm talking here!
We should invite him up for a talk.
Ignore him.
I will not give up. If you won't listen, I'll shout this to the town square.
Shout this to the town square. Perhaps it's time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
Wow, and does that work?
Oh, like a dream every time.
But who'll get married?
Well, you.
Me? That's just silly. I don't know any girls. I went to an all-boys school in the woods, and then attended an all-male university on an island. Why did you do that to me?
For this happy day. Oh, we're going to find you a bride. Oh, happy the day.
This is nonsense. How will you find me a bride?
We shall have a magnificent ball, dancing.
What?
Every eligible young woman who can afford a gown will attend. Well, that's a magnificent selection process right there. If you can't afford a dress, you have no business marrying a prince. Now, everyone who attends the ball will be in masks. You will dance with every woman there, and at the stroke of midnight, they will remove their masks, and you will have found your bride.
That's fast.
King and queen on the throne, I am there to guide you through every decision. It's really a win-win.
But how will any woman fall in love with me so quickly?
A valid question which we will answer with some time. Now, Lord Pinkleton, I want you to announce this to all. A pronouncement, an announcement. His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert.
Please don't say my full name.
Vladimir,
So embarrassing.
Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman,
Herman?
Gregory James is giving a ball.
Sebastian dancing? Can we talk about this, please?
Now is the time to act. Today you can see and feel. No, 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 tradespeople, tinkers, and fishmongers. I shout to the prince, but he ignores me. If he and Sebastian can take the land of the very poor, it's only a matter of time before they can take it from the rest of us. For you just can't wait, you'll be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
The prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. A ball and that's not all. The prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
Hello, I'm talking here. Now is the time to act.
Giving a ball.
Time.
The prince is giving a ball. Giving a what? A ball.
Now is the time to live. No other time is real. The prince is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Karl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a what?
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
His Majesty has this decree. To attend the ball, all one requires is an invitation in suitably fashionable attire. And the prince shall choose one woman from the ball to be his bride. That means anyone can be the queen.
The prince is giving a ball. I wish I were a bold girl. I wish I were a younger girl. The prince is giving a ball.
But now I wish a lot of things I never wished before. I wish I had, I wish I could, I wish horses. I can taste my dinner. We simply must move on to her hair. It is beginning to look, I fear, like a Bavarian pretzel. Oh, Cinderella. It is a most amusing name. I crack myself up. Oh, she sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella. So I call her Cinderella. Why don't I have any friends? Face it, Mama. You are well versed in the art of ridicule. I do have quite the flair for it, don't I, actual daughters? Watch and learn. Oh, Cinderella, hurry! Get dressed, get ready for the ball. You're going to find a husband. Am I? Ridicule, who caught it?
I did! That's terrible!
Oh, who can that be? And at this hour? Everyone clear out of here while I get rid of this imbecile. Cinderella, get that dress on, Charlotte. What manner of idiot would... Why, Sebastian, what an unexpected delight.
Madame, I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball will be in masks. The prince will be wearing a white mask. Now, what color mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why, pink.
Well, if the daughter is anything like the mother, I think the pink mask and the white mask should meet and fall in love.
Why, Sebastian, are you implying what I am inferring?
Your daughter is all part of my master plan.
You are brilliant.
And you are perceptive. I will see you at the ball tonight. Together, we shall make this so.
Oh, come, daughters, come. Oh, Gabrielle, my Gabrielle, look at you. Oh, you too, Charlotte, but really look at Gabrielle. Cinderella the orange box. From Venice, glass spun to perfection. Tonight, each of us shall wear the tiniest piece of hand-spun Venetian glass. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte. And now, allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my most beautiful daughter, Gabrielle. Oh, Cinderella, fetch the perfume. Oh, it must be more good news.
Good evening, Madame. Gabrielle, please forgive me for interrupting your momentous evening. For the ball tonight, I thought you might desire these wild flowers. I picked them myself.
Oh, thank you, Jean-Michel. They are so beautiful.
Oh, and for the mother of the most perfect girl in all God's creation, I've gathered these myself, and
You are not welcome here! Out of my house!
Would you perhaps consider...
Leave and take your simple pleasures with you!
Madame, don't be mean. That was so nice.
No! Oh, no. Plans! There are plans, Gabrielle! Plans that do not include Mr. Soapbox.
But he means well, and I think he likes me. Oh!
Let me tell you about love, Miss Flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died and I cried. And then I married Cinderella's father for money. He died and I got a house. Get it? Oh, 7:30. Ball preparations double time. Cinderella, my shoes. Oh, Charlotte, cut your sister's face.
I can't see.
Venetian glass.
I'm hungry.
Oh, Gabrielle, beat the baby. Cinderella, my cloak is wild honey, madame.
expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Cinderella's not going anywhere.
One of the flowers in the bouquet was a wild rose. Its thorn has scratched my lip. Yes, I believe it. I should march up to the prince, scratch his lip.
Oh, now.
Make him drink lemonade. Ooh, it'll sting.
That's just cruel.
Well, enough of taking things as they are. Now is the time the peasants, the tradespeople, to finally get the prince to listen to us instead of having his fancy ball.
Well, you should do that. You should march up to him and talk to him.
He won't listen to me. He uses his castle to hide from the truth. Him meeting me will never happen. The only thing funnier is you going to the ball. Why don't you just go to the ball and ask the prince when he's going to start noticing? Noticing people are being evicted from their lands. Ha! That's absurd.
Oh, Jean-Michel, I could go to the prince and he might listen to me. And if I had a ball gown, I think I might look sort of nice. I am in the royal palace of all places when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chamber.
They're rolling fiddle-dee-dee, ha, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-faddle. All the wishes in the world are puppycock and torn.
Oh, crazy Marie, are you mocking me with your gibberish?
Yes. Folding, rolling, fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-faddle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the know.
So what if I do have a dream to see the prince again and tell him what life in his kingdom is really like and what it could be?
Exactly. And then to have him fall in love with you.
No one will fall in love with me. Why are you coming to visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in the same round chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. Say, what do you dream of?
Why? An invitation to the ball, I guess.
Well, right here. There's an invitation.
What? But it's torn.
Oh, don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. Now, what else do you dream of?
Oh, a white gown, I imagine. A beautiful white gown sewn up with pearls and jewels and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
Why, the most beautiful grosgrain pumps, I'd imagine.
No, better. The Venetian glass that your stepmother so loves in her trinkets and bottles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
Oh, how silly! I'd be the envy of all. But how would I get to the ball?
Well, oh yes. See this pumpkin right here?
Yes?
I'll turn it into a golden carriage.
Oh, and horses?
Those mice trapped in that cage.
And a fox as a footman and a raccoon as a driver. Oh, you are crazy, Marie. Why, in order to do that, you would have to be a fairy godmother.
Beautiful gowns have crazy women in them.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
But of course, my child. Actually, everyone's fairy godmother, but you're the only one who's given me charity, generosity, and kindness. And now, I must make all of those dreams we joked about come true.
But that's
so improbable, implausible, impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join a marriage. But to write my married to my roses, such vulnerability of causes. Impossible. But the world is full of Hades and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because of staffed in theory, I don't keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every day. Impossible, 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 impossible. But if you could be a beggar woman not 5 minutes ago, and now are my fairy godmother, well then anything is possible, right? I suppose so. You could change it all. You could make it all happen.
No, you can change it all. You can make it all happen.
Never, I couldn't.
You're right.
It's all so impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country pumpkin and a prince to join a marriage. Such vulnerability of roses. Impossible. But the world is full of saviors and fools, yes, who won't believe in sensibles and won't believe what sensible people say. And because those daft and dewy items keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every
glass slippers. But Cinderella, I must warn you. All of this magic is very powerful, and it will end at midnight tonight. Now go to the ball. In the name of every girl who's ever wished to go to a ball in a beautiful dress. In the name of every girl who's ever wanted to change the world she lived in. Go! With the promise of possibility.
Which one is which?
Duh, the prince. Which one's the prince? I mean, what do you think I'm here for? The free food?
Well, a good time? A dance, perhaps?
Wrong answer. I've got married royalty on my mind. So, which one is he here?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince. You're ordinary.
What makes you think I'm ordinary?
We're doing a gavotte, and you can't even keep the beat. When we get to the waltz, you're gonna trip over your 2 left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
Hope to talk to you later.
I moved on.
Oh, no, 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 no.
How do you do?
How do you do?
A lovely dance, isn't it? I hope my dancing is all right.
Oh, your dancing is absolutely princely. Oops, I let that slip out.
So you know.
I would know a wise and handsome prince anywhere.
The last girl did not know.
You're kidding! Thanks for the heads up!
I'd say she does now.
Well,
So,
what can you tell me about yourself?
what would it please you to know, Your Highness?
What are your interests?
Why, whatever your interests are, Your Highness.
Okay, creepy.
Your Majestic Highness, just because I was playing hard to get doesn't mean I am hard to get!
Really creepy. Sebastian, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
It's the prince! Hey, I saw first! Oh my god!
It's time to play ridicule. Everybody take sides.
What happened to the nice girl?
Oh, ignore her. We're playing ridicule and you get to judge. 2 circles spin around, and when the music stops, 2 opponents out ridicule each other. Let's find you a bride.
Bum diddy bum diddy bum, 1 and 2 and 3.
Oh, but my dear, I love that dress. No matter how many times I see it. Why, I remember when that dress was first in fashion. Back when I was a young girl.
Please do not speak of your childhood, as I have not brought along a copy of the Old Testament to follow along.
What do you even call that?
Well, it's awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty.
Sophisticated cruelty, there's a slight difference, but I keep forgetting what it is.
I'm not quite sure I want to play this game.
And we have another round at the ready.
Bum diddy bum diddy bum, 1 and 2 and 3.
Why, you first, dear. Age before beauty. You have such a beautiful speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry? Say it. What? Do it. What? Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Do the ridicule. Why do you say that? No reason, I just really like your speaking voice, and I think you would sound really wonderful reciting a poem. And I also like the feather in your hair, it's a lovely color for you. Why are you doing this to me?
What is this bewitchery you practice?
It's just kindness.
Kindness?
Oh yes, kindness is practiced now in all the great courts. Ridicule isn't done anywhere anymore. It's all kindness now, even in the French courts.
Kindness?
Yes, you know compassion?
Who are you, you strange woman?
Oh, I don't know who she is, but she is very, very wealthy indeed. And did you see her feet? Shoes made of Venetian glass. My resentment is all consuming. Oh, kindness, you must all try it.
the first, kindness. Isn't it wonderful to have a pleasant young lady such as yourself in our court?
Thank you. And it's an honor to be at this wonderful party you are throwing.
Well, it's as if every time you speak, a part of me dies.
This room is filled with some of the loveliest women I've ever seen.
I just saw they have vanilla cake at the buffet. I love vanilla cake. Thank you to whoever made it. The courtroom is alive with laughter and joy. It's like it was during the reign of Prince Topher's parents.
And may his reign be a continuation of theirs.
Those are the glorious days. So are these. Look at all the magnificent guests.
Thank you. You are so kind. You make me wish I were a better person. There's something somewhat familiar about you. What could that be?
I admire how you've changed everything around. And yet, I'm so comfortable with you. I feel as if we've met before. "10 minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I'm sorry to be so effusive. I've just met you. I'm not usually this way with someone I've just met. At events like these, I just feel like, what am I doing here?
Well, I feel the same.
Like such a phony.
So do I.
You do?
Yes.
Me too. My name is...
Topher. Short for Christopher. Yes, I know.
We met before.
Yes. And we are seeing each other for the first time right now. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found him.
Don't go.
Stormford, there's something I must tell you. You need to open your eyes to what's happening in your kingdom. The poor, that they're having their land taken. You must help them. You must.
I don't think that's kind. How can you say that's kindness?
This is all so wonderful. You are so wonderful. But I have to go.
Wait, young lady. Where are you going? Hey, stop. She's run off. The lady, we must find her. She left in the golden carriage. After her.
Madam, we will take your carriage.
We haven't the room.
Well, leave one of your daughters behind, then.
But... No, seriously! What just happened? Seriously! Why would a fellow want a girl like her? A frail and fluffy beauty. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I can break her little arm. Ow! Ow! Why would a fellow want a girl like her? So obviously unusual. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than roses. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a doze's. Her neck is longer than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is a fella going crazy? Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fella ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man?
Footwear is now falling from the sky.
It's gone. The carriage has taken a shortcut right through the forest. Gentlemen, lanterns, we must find her. It's the last thing we do. She is my lady.
Yes, he's witty, so disarming, and I really like the way he holds a room. Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special? It's a pity. It's a pity. I'm as pretty. I'm as pretty. Plus I've got the patience of a perfect saint. So I'm waiting, always waiting. Nevertheless, I'm in a mess. Loosen my dress. Help me, I'm starting to pack. I want a girl like her, a girl who is a daisy. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a high-strung girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than roses. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than dozes. Her neck is no whiter than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only graceful as a bird. But why is a fella going crazy? Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fella ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man? She's the matter with the other. What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man?
Majesty, Your Majesty. Lord Pinkleton, where is she? There are reports along the eastern road of a golden carriage. 10 minutes ago, I held her. Your Majesty, we saw the carriage.
And this I cannot explain.
dreams, and the thrill is more than my heart can bear. Look, a carriage! That's it! That's the one! After her! She's this way!
I can imagine it, and I have no imagination. When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with the wildest
Well, hurry up. Do whatever it is you do. Clean. The only thing I have to console me after this disastrous evening is that the prince seemed so completely devastated when his dream date ran away.
Oh, it was hilarious. The powder room was full of yammering as we were leaving. Why did the girl run away? My feeling is that up close the girl was physically unappealing.
Oh, to bed, lovely daughters. Cinderella, you stay here and clean up this pigsty in the parlor. Why is there a pumpkin on the table? That makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you would like to know, Ella?
No, it sounds like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
How did you know all that happened at the ball earlier this evening?
I just supposed it, imagined it, had a vision.
Quick! How many fingers?
2?
3. Fascinating. Where are your visions now?
You're being silly. You're just picking on me because I said the prince was wearing a white jacket.
You
and
didn't say it. And he was. Something's going on
Oh,
here.
you're being absurd, more than usual. I have to
Let
finish
me help
up.
you with that. Your hand is so calloused and rough from work. Just like the hand of the woman I shook this evening who danced with the prince.
I don't know.
It was you tonight, wasn't it? It was you. How did you dance in glass shoes?
Oh, you won't tell the others, will you, Madame and Charlotte?
No, never.
Are you mad at me that I stole the prince from you?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince, or even liked him. There's someone else that I want.
Well, how wonderful for you. Who is it?
Well, Madame hates him.
Madame, hating them doesn't narrow the field. Who is it?
If I promise to keep your secret of the prince, will you promise to keep my secret of my forbidden love?
I can and I will.
It's Jean-Michel, the firebrand.
Oh, he is a good man and seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to change the world and make it a better place. You gotta love a guy like that.
Oh, you may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Topher. If he saw who I really was, he'd have no interest in me.
That's not true. He would love you for who you really are.
I don't see how.
Well, if Madame ever saw me and Jean-Michel together, why, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
I can, and you can keep mine. We shall have a secret. That will make us
co-conspirators,
friends,
sisters,
may we both find our love
and our lives.
The stars in a hazy heaven, trembling above me, danced when he promised always to love me. The day came through, away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
I wake in the loneliness of sunrise, as the deep purple heaven turns blue, and start to pray as I pray each day that I'll hear some word from you. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? I have found her, she's my angel. sky. Lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to
Honestly, sire, 3 nights in a row you search, and here it is, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's as if you were testing my good nature. The second that woman in white ran off, which we all must admit implies she has a police record. The second she is gone, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people in this kingdom who've had their land taken from them?
If there were, I would have told you, sire.
Do they need our help?
Everyone donated joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl.
I don't think that she is to be trusted, sire. Come back to the castle. The work is piling up.
No, something isn't right.
As you say, the ring, sire?
Oh, right. What are you stamping this time?
Oh, nothing. Hardly worth troubling your beautiful mind.
Let me read it.
Well, I should explain before
I'll read this on my...
Your future majesty, allow us to go back to the castle and let me drop some coverage.
Now, thank you.
But...
that will be all, Sebastian. I'll ask if I need anything explained. Oh, no. Sebastian!
Sire, I can explain.
How can you do this?
I am maintaining this life for you. If it weren't for my watchful eye, you should be a pauper. Would you like that?
I want that girl. The one who talked to me. I want to talk to that girl.
Troublemaker.
We're having another ball. A banquet. And she'll come to that.
She won't show. This is lunacy.
She will come. Now we're having a banquet tonight. And you are inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
Don't forget who you're talking to. Now we're having a banquet tonight. And I'm finding that girl.
Very well, sire. She won't show. You don't even know her name. And if she truly thought you were worth all of her high ideals, she would have stayed, wouldn't she?
A banquet!
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He has since giving the ball. But still he wants to find his bride, the one he lost at the ball. So spread the word through the land, the prince is throwing a banquet. It is his wish that the woman he met at the ball will attend. As for the rest of us, well, what can I say? There's gonna be a ham. Tuck it back to me. And of course, I want to keep an eye out for what women are there. I am not losing control this time. Spread the word.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a banquet. Tonight, invitation only.
Banquet tonight. Oh, Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella, where can you be?
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, don't be a dreamy eye. Can't find his lady. Hoping to see her. Asking where is she?
Cinderella, where is she?
Gregory James is giving
A banquet tonight. Oh, why does the prince do this? It seems cruelty beyond measure. Now, granted, I have never looked lovelier, but my physical perfection comes at a price. Yes, that's what it was. Gloves. Cinderella, where are the gloves?
Ella, over here. Now, don't tell her you have the gloves quite yet. Yes, I know she'll be abusive later. later, but trust me, it shall be worth it. I am going to tell Madame that I am sick.
Oh, would you like to...
Well, I'm not really sick, I'm just pretending. It's like when Charlotte was in school and used to be sick to get out of things she didn't like the 3rd and 4th grades. I will be sick just as we are leaving for the carriage. Madame and Charlotte will leave without me. I will then change back into my regular clothes and go to meet my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to go help in a soup kitchen.
A soup kitchen?
I get to ladle. You heard me. Oh, and guess what will happen to this beautiful dress and invitation? I shall loan them both to you. You shall go in my stead and meet the prince and fall in love and get married and exact revenge on Madame and try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockade. Oh, how my mind works.
Cinderella, where are the gloves?
And don't worry about Madame, she never notices anything that isn't her.
Your gloves are right here, Madame.
Why did you not tell me you had my gloves, foolish child? Charlotte, make haste, child. And her shoes are delicate and dainty.
My feet burn with the heat of 100 suns.
Oh, the carriage awaits.
Oh, Madame, my stomach, I must have eaten something that disagrees with me.
Oh, no. I cannot let this prevent me from going to the banquet tonight.
Go. You go without me. Let Charlotte meet the prince and steal him from the only girl at the ball. Go. Let Charlotte become queen.
I think I can make that work.
I shall do battle with only half my troops. Cinderella, fetch the physician. If Gabrielle is feeling better, send her to the castle immediately. Gabrielle, get better. I insist on it. Keep your invitation.
Thank you, Mother. I'll come if I feel it.
Not on the dress! Oh, Charlotte, the carriage awaits.
I'll get changed and you knock on the door and give Jean-Michel the signal.
Oh, okay. It knocked back.
Then open it.
Hello, Ella.
Oh, well, hello, Jean-Michel.
I am sick and tired of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Would you rather see Madame?
Hiding's nice.
How are you this evening?
I'm going out with Gabrielle tonight and I'm wound up like a tick. Tonight, she and I will go to the green grocer and beg him for whatever scraps he might have. Then we shall serve a meal to the very poorest. I do hope she's not expecting this much fun every night.
Oh, good evening, Jean-Michel.
Good evening, Gabrielle. I'd much prefer you in this simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
You speak such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Our first responsibility is with the poor. Then we shall march to the palace steps and I shall speak with the prince. We only have one thing to worry about.
Well, what's that?
Well, that he'll even speak to me.
Oh. Well, Ella might be a help, you know, she's talked to the prince.
What? Ella talked to the prince?
She went to the ball, and they talked about the kingdom and how to make things better, and tonight he's going to the banquet.
The world is upside down. But do you know what this means? If Ella talked to the prince, then I can talk to him. And he might be open to my suggestions. What do you call this feeling I have?
Optimism.
Optimism? I have to do this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend.
I can be your boyfriend. Wow! Lester, what are you doing? This looks very counter-revolutionary.
I like the man who wants to change the world. But I also like the man who brought me flowers.
Who brought you flowers? Oh, I did. No, I couldn't.
You just said so. Optimism?
Optimism?
Let yourself go.
I could be your boyfriend?
Yes.
Yes! Yes! Am I your boyfriend?
Yes.
Yes!
how it is.
Mama?
Gabrielle, my own daughter, my own flesh and blood, deceiving me with someone so decidedly unsuitable. I had plans for you, Gabrielle. I had created a life for you, and this is how you show your gratitude.
Lord, how do I look?
Oh, and you? Oh, did you think you could go to court? I never loved your father. I just wanted his money, and you have been nothing but a nuisance to me since the day he died. Oh, you think you get to wear a beautiful gown. You would think that is acceptable. You should be in rags. No, worn out rags, that's all you deserve.
Mother, please stop!
I am no longer your mother. You, Gabrielle, out of this house. You are no longer welcome here. Leave! I'll decide what to do with you later. Why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
At last, a friendly face. Oh, Ella, sweet child, hurry, or you shall be late for the banquet. No, look, everything is ruined. Hurry, the prince needs you. He wants you. No, I can't. Why do you think he's holding the second event tonight? Is to try to find you. Every time I take a step forward, Madame pushes me back. The prince, he'd never love me if he saw me as I truly am. I can't keep fighting. If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter you're going to have to fight for it. Why otherwise? How would you know the dream is yours? But my life! Exactly. It's your life. We are the voice that keeps insisting no. There is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness. Something that sets your heart aglow. Someone wants you, you know. While you're living, there's music in you. Now you're hearing something new. Someone's bringing the music in you. Now you're living, you know why. Now there's nothing you don't But I can't go to the banquet. My clothing is in tatters. It's all I have. Yes, perhaps I need even more tatters, more rags. What? Rags. Tatters and shatters and rags. Make the new from old. Tatters that matter in rags. Spin them into gold. Now let's place these rags in your bag. And remember, the magic is gone at midnight. Yes, the magic is gone at midnight. Is there anything else? Well, let's put the glass slippers on your feet. And do you remember the book that Jean-Michel gave you about the world? Now you only have the entire world to help you. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be. And love is the song you will sing your whole life
Dinner is served.
This is still an option.
Your future majesty, I believe all the guests have arrived. It's time for the banquet.
I'm waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well, sire, but be warned, this party is a pack of gossips. I'd hurry it along if I were you.
Prince Topher,
You're here.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm so
I knew if I had a banquet you would come.
I'm sorry I ran away before.
You're even more beautiful than I remembered.
Did you really have this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets to find you.
And the thing about me being more beautiful than you remember, that's real too?
Yes, of course.
Well, what do you know about that?
I've been thinking about you. And I've been thinking of what you're saying about the people having their homes taken away. The court tells me I should just ignore such talk,
But you know that if you're going to be king, you have to pay attention to the things that people tell you to ignore.
Yes, I know. I want to meet all of my people, not only the ones that Sebastian lets me see. I just don't know how. It's impossible.
That's going to be more possible than you can even imagine. My friend Jean-Michel and my sister Gabrielle, they're headed here right now with some of your people.
Talk to me? But if things are as bad as you say, then they'll be angry with me.
Well, I think if you can do battle with a giant or a dragon, you can handle a person who just wants to talk to you.
Okay, you're good.
Just be yourself. They'll see the man that I see. Oh, they're coming!
Wait, what's your name?
Just trust me, because I am your one true friend. Friends, come meet Prince Topher. Just don't say my name.
I won't say your name. I won't even ask about the gold dress.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Jean-Michel is a wonderful man with a lot of great ideas.
No, it's nice to meet you.
And Gabrielle, my sister. This is Yvonne and her baby.
I see the resemblance.
This is Sam.
It's an honor to meet you.
It is an honor to meet you.
Hey, this prince is all right.
Okay, I'm holding a baby.
You can talk to him like a person.
Prince Topher, Jean-Michel, something he'd like to say to you.
These people have had their properties and homes taken from them. I've said this before, but now I know what it's like to have someone you love lose their home. We need your help. We need to have our voices heard. But you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
see, and trust me, I too know what it's like to be overlooked. I want to help you, but how?
All the dreams and all the world goes, so now they tumble.
Of course it's here.
What's here?
Do you know it?
I read it at university.
Look, chapter 2.
Of course, chapter 2.
Chapter 2. I didn't get that far.
Chapter 2, I should have known. People, I think I have a plan.
I knew you would.
Long live Prince Topher!
Our future king.
Well, what are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
Sebastian, you said no one needed our help. What do you call these people?
From their attire, I'd assume artists?
We demand to have our voices heard.
It's time for
A beheading would not be out of line here.
All must be seen and heard. That's a very good idea.
What is going on?
Now, there's a way for all to be seen and heard. It's in this book. In 1 month, let's all vote for a post I shall create. The post of Prime Minister. Someone who will counsel me. I nominate our current Lord Protector, Sebastian.
Sire, I am unworthy.
And I also nominate this man, Jean-Michel. Let the people decide, the way things are or the way things could be. And everyone, rich and poor, only gets 1 vote.
One person, one vote? Where's the fun in that?
People, in 1 month, I give you an election. Oh, right, good idea. And now, everyone, rich and poor, into the castle for a free banquet.
You did it. I knew you could.
I did do it, and I think I know who I am now.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I know the king that I can be, just, fair, kind-hearted. I found myself, and you showed me the way.
You seem so sure of yourself, so sure of everything.
I feel like I can answer any question that gets thrown at me.
You can.
With you, I can. There's only one question I don't have an answer for. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
Am I making believe I see you? I'm not perfect to be really true. Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
Now I feel we can really change the world. You and I.
To the banquet?
To the banquet.
What time is it?
Only midnight. Why?
Midnight.
why do you leave me?
I was told for if you knew who I really was, you'd never want me.
But don't leave me.
I must go.
Wait! Guards, anyone! Someone stop her!
Sebastian. But tomorrow, all women come to the palace and try on the glass slipper. Whosoever visit shall be married to the prince. This is the biggest news cycle I have ever shouted. I'll be back at 11 with local weather and sports. The prince attempts to search until he finds the girl who fits the bill. Well, not the bill, the shoe I mean. A shoe to fit a queen. The shoe does not fit. The shoe does not fit.
To find that girl. I mean, if the shoe is made of glass, that means it can only fit one person. I mean, that's why she left me, right? It doesn't look good. How goes it? So far, no luck.
For our family, you shall try on the slipper first. Don't you mean only? No one's seen Cinderella since you yelled at her 2 nights ago. You got rid of Gabrielle because she likes that guy who might be our new prime minister. Wow. Good call there. Oh, I don't know what is going on in this world. That which I thought holy and true is trash, and that which meant nothing to me now appears to mean everything.
Your girl's nothing. Me again. Hey.
Hi, Gabrielle. There you are. I've just decided if I become prime minister, I'm going to marry you.
Wow, the stakes are really piling up.
It does not fit.
Of course it doesn't fit. I'm not the girl the prince has fallen in love with. None of us are that girl.
Is that the last eligible lady in the kingdom?
She appears to be, yes.
She can't be.
I told you she wasn't going to show. Can we end this charade?
Everyone truly tried on the slipper?
I haven't tried on the slipper. Everything has led you to this moment. Now you have something to believe in. Yourself. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the new dog.
Oh, by all means, try on the shoe. Make yourself ridiculous.
Oh, it's too rich.
You can do it.
That's my sister.
Have we met before?
Yes, and we are seeing each other for the first time right now.
The shoe fits.
It is you who danced with me, you who showed me my own kingdom, and offered me water that day I was thirsty. Please don't run away again, I don't think I can bear it.
It was you. We both know how horribly I've treated you since your father died. It would be beyond reason to expect any of your famous kindness. I am not worthy.
Madame, you have treated me very poorly indeed. And I say to you now the 3 kindest words I know. I forgive you. Thank you.
Do you think that includes me?
I think on your part, it involves several hours community service.
You're amazing. Could I maybe learn your name now?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. It's beautiful.
It's a name I once hated, but starting today I'll keep, so that from now on, whenever anyone thinks something's impossible, they'll just say my name and know better.
Cinderella, I love you so much, I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, is marriage still on the table?
Yes, oh my, yes, you have to marry me. I mean, will you marry me? Oh, wait. Cinderella, will you marry me?
Yes, my handsome prince, I will marry you.